El Capitan in Spanish.
Bienvenidos a Looters Podcast. Somos un...
Sí.
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 Un grupo
Somos
de
un
pendejos.
La verdad que sí.
Sí.
Somos, I don't know how to say space
For the
opera.
English version, press 2.
Initiating now. We are a space opera podcast.
Initiating now.
We play stars. No, star.
Stars.
Stars. Without number. So
We play
stars is
star.
plural.
I was like, yeah,
It's
you
like
got
an
it,
infinite
girl.
number of stars because they're
We
without
play an
number.
infinite number of stars without number. Why is it like that? Why is
Why
it
are you
stars
out looking
without
at me
number?
like I wrote this?
Why is
Because
it
that's
zero?
grammar. That's
This
grammar.
is stupid.
It's made by people who like grammar.
Today, we have a group of people who I really like.
Aw, I like you too.
My first thought was like, who else is here?
I
right now? I'm like, I thought it was just
Uh,
us.
I was
like
the
same group of people,
Same group
'cause
of
just
people, as
us.
it always is. And I want to start with my best friend, Ian.
You looked at me. That was so sad.
Fake out, dude.
She looked at me. And
Wait, what am I
said,
doing?
Ian.
Just introduce
Oh,
yourself.
you haven't introduced yourself.
It's okay. I'll go last.
Okay, I'm Ian and I'm playing Levi, and to my right is my best friend. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Funny you didn't choose me.
Exactly. There's a best friend triangle going on.
Wow.
now. Yeah. Let's make it a square.
Quadrangle.
Yeah.
Okay,
Matt's like,
so
I'm here.
I don't want to be part of it.
I'm really excited to learn that I'm Ian's best friend. This is Melinda, who plays Theo. But my best friend is actually going to be...
Shit.
Damn.
You know I
This
love you,
is
Big Sexy.
Andrew. The responsibility of being Melinda's best friend makes me very anxious.
You're the source of all that animosity now. I hope you realize that, Drew.
We're fighting.
And
we
I
can do PvP later today.
and I play Ardi.
Mm-hmm. And?
Oh.
Your best friend?
And
And?
my best friend actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
Who's sitting to the right of me.
Uh-huh.
I feel like
Is?
you're like, are you being sarcastic?
I don't know.
Well, usually we introduce ourselves, so I was just prepping you up for
Oh,
it.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
But her name is
Ian.
Deanna.
Yes.
Well,
That's
no,
my
I'm
name.
sorry. Her
Oh.
name is El Capitan.
Yes.
And
She
she's
plays
playing
Deanna.
Deanna.
That is it. That's right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then this
nobody's
guy's
best
No-
friend.
yeah, nobody's best friend.
Nobody
I love you,
likes
man.
him.
Well, you didn't say I was your best friend, so I'm Mathew and I play everybody else.
Oh, it's so hard to be someone's best friend.
Oh, my goodness. This is crazy.
Well, I have a question for us today.
Ooh.
Hit it.
This is a good one.
Hit it.
What is on your character's bucket list? Just like one thing. It doesn't have to be the top thing. It can be something kind of, especially outside of like what we're already mainly trying to accomplish. But like, what's just like something that your character's like, you know what? I would like to do this before I die.
This one's a hard one.
I just thought of something for Ardi.
Okay.
And this is kind of new. But I think Ardi wants to try and build a android. Like not necessarily a sophisticated one, not necessarily like just like it's something that's like kind of combines the mechanical and programming skills and is like a little more advanced than the ships and tinkering that he's done in the past. And he's been reading, articles on it. Has always like kind of kept up to date with AI research and things like that. And he's just like, I think I can make a cool little virtual intelligence machine to like run around and do tasks and assist me. And that might be fun to do someday. Sky kind of motivated him
Yeah.
too. Like he's not going to try to like
100%.
one up Sky, but he's
No.
like, I could probably make a fun pet
Like
sort
a
of thing.
Siri/3D printer /
Yeah.
helper assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. That's cool. I need this, and it makes it for you right away.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be really useful.
How far can you push the GM?
I need a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
I really want to go on vacation. I want to go to the beach. I want to...
Wait, I really love this answer for
Have you ever been to the beach before?
I
No,
feel
I
like
have
you've
not.
never had a vacation.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like
I've never, no.
Like
knowing your family,
Yeah.
it seems like you've been fight or flight your
My
whole
family's vacation's like killing people or something like that.
Mm.
So, yeah, I wanted to...
Yours too, apparently.
Shut up, Levi.
Oh my gosh!
He's not going to let me live that
Not,
down.
no.
I'm scared. Yeah, I just want to get my snack surprise, few bag of chips,
Aww.
invite whoever wants to come. Good people who don't hate on me.
I'm a hater.
I'm like,
I thought he was your best friend.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah. Damn it. It's a frenemy situation.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I just want to go to the beach.
Beach episode.
Like a week-long vacation. Maybe a month. I'll stay there.
A beach planet.
A
which is
beach
one
planet?
big
And we got
beach.
millions of credits and no job.
Yeah.
You know, we can.
Millions of credits and all the time in the galaxy.
Honestly,
Outside.
we're not really pushed for time right now.
Until Matt.
What is time anyway?
Switches
Because with
it up.
space travel and it changes. So
Yeah, relativity.
The slipstream just completely negates that issue. So don't worry about it.
oh, does it?
Just let it, okay?
Okay.
This
Great.
is the phi part of the sci-fi.
Yeah.
I feel like Levi just needs to like fucking unwind and like fucking. I don't know. I think he wants to do like a really serious psychedelic trip. You know?
Oh, I thought you were about to be like have sex or something.
well, that too
like,
probably.
really just
That's somewhere
relax
on
him.
the list, but I didn't want to say
okay.
that. But yeah,
Is he a virgin?
yeah. Oh yes, Levi's definitely a virgin.
And wait, how old is he
Oh.
again?
You didn't know that
Is he
he
a
literally
40-year-old
was
virgin?
like, I've never had a girlfriend.
He's like 22, 23. Grew up very rigid, structured, and then kind of wants to experiment more with like psychedelics. Let's do some acid. Let's go on a walk through the park. Ideally with the friends, with the group, with the looters, but you know.
It's funny that you said that from my last campaign that I played during COVID. That was somehow became a huge part of it.
Like just doing drugs in general.
Yeah,
like
doing drugs and using that to like convene with the spirit realm and shit like
Oh,
that. Like,
that's kinda
like I
fun.
was just like, oh, you want to do this? Okay, that's what the
Megatron
mechanic is.
mode?
Yeah,
Megatron.
like, it's fantasy, so we can
Yeah,
justify it.
do an ayahuasca trip.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Theo,
Okay. I pondered this.
the universe.
Yes.
I think bucket list item number 1 for Theo: buy a forever home.
A cottage out in the countryside.
Yeah, the cottage.
Maybe a
What was
quaint
you saying?
That's what
cottage.
you
said.
said.
Dream home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did it. We did it. Answer this before.
Well, we answered a dream home.
Yeah.
So you want to buy that dream
Yeah.
home?
So my forever home.
Yeah.
She just
That's cute.
wants.
Does she have a recording
A home.
studio?
The
I
music
think-
is dormant.
Yes, I
Five.
think Theo has this path that she has a journey she needs to go on because right now she's resisting everything internally. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say.
Character
Oh
development.
my
Yeah.
gosh. I can relate to Theo.
All right. What do we interrogate Matt about?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Can't be Maris this time. It can't be that every time.
It totally can.
I'm telling you now, it won't. See,
You can't make up rules halfway through though.
what about
that's
No,
literally
you
that's
can't
literally
do it.
how
No,
it
you
works.
can't.
I like that.
what
Sky.
about skies?
Oh.
Get fucked.
Somehow
Got him.
won.
Yeah, we fucked him this time.
You don't want to give us Mary's. Give us
I
one
no, I
better,
can tell you. I can tell you
bitch.
right now. I think right now her main bucket list item is figuring out
Full capacity.
what she's supposed to do.
Yeah. Makes
Who am I?
What she designed. What is she designed for?
What am I made for?
Why did you create
Yeah.
me, God?
Why did you create me? Whoever created me?
And why did
Who
God create that
did
person?
create her?
Oh.
Or who
I
did
feel like
create
Sky
her?
would just be able to rewind back into herself, figure it out, right? Like,
Well, she's not on that much processing power right now. That's kind of the
I
point.
think
She's
I think
on
it's like
2% now or
ancient
what?
civilization
Something like that,
shit,
yeah.
you know, because like they got her from the weird planet, like she was coming from the technologist planet,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, the cult.
and it feels like the technologists weren't probably developing her out there, so it feels like they like discovered her from something else, maybe aliens.
I love an alien.
What's their name?
I love an alien.
What's their name?
Alien. Let's play.
Let's do it.
All right, let's hop in. Let's pick up where we left off then. You all escaped from Puto 6. Woo! You successfully got your shit,
together.
your
Your
ship.
shit.
We got
Yeah.
our
You
shit
eventually got
together.
your
We
ship
got our
together.
shit. We got the cat.
You got your ships together, and you got a cat.
Where's the cat gonna shit?
Tintin. I know. Did you bring a little box?
He
You
just
said
sits
you
in the
did say
corner.
grab all the things, so we'll figure that out.
In the zero gravity room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little piss balloon bubble.
Yeah.
That's fucking so funny.
Horrific. In the process of getting Big Blue onto the ship, you almost lost the cat, but Ardi and Theo, you worked together to stall some guards and get the cat back.
I can't believe you're gonna kill the cat.
Yeah, Matt. It's really like we
It's
just
kinda-
don't kill the cat, okay?
We'll see. And then El Capitan and Levi, the two of you, took Big Blue onto the ship, and in the process, collected 100 points and
Woo, woo, woo. High score.
took out
Points for what?
Jackson down.
That's his name. I will never forget that name.
I already forgot it.
He's already
first-
spiraling.
The first murder. Then Theo
My
and
first murder.
Congrats.
The show.
then Theo and Ardi, you guys got onto the ship with the cat, and you guys were all able to take off. Then Chava gave you all a call, sent some fighters after you, some stealth fighters, and you were able to escape into the sandstorm.
Yeah.
That was pretty sick.
Do-do-do-do-do.
This is the space opera.
This is it. This is
happening.
the episode.
It's
This
happening.
is the musical episode.
And
Okay,
it's
let's go.
Sandstorm. Honestly, that's so fitting for
That's
us.
very fitting.
Yeah.
We pick up with you all getting into space and preparing to jump to Hera through the slipstream. We left off with El Capitan. You're in the pilot seat. Theo and Levi, you are backing her up in the gunner and comm seat, respectively.
That's right.
Ardi, if I recall correctly, you were in the engine room at this stage. I do not believe you had come back out.
Yeah, because you had to turn the comms
you
on.
He came back in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
midst of our talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you did.
yeah.
You did.
I came in and I was like, woo, party people.
That's right. That's right. We did so good.
Head in the clouds.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all pick it up there.
Yeah.
I am going to go to Hera.
All
I'm putting
awesome.
now.
Yeah, awesome.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm heading to Hera.
Awesome. So you start inputting the coordinates to Hera, and you
There it is. I was waiting for it.
fire the throttle whenever you're ready.
Every time you do that, I feel like you're setting me up for something. I'm like, am I not supposed to do this? And then I am gonna
Punch
I'm
it,
gonna
go.
punch it.
The windscreen before you begins to go black as you feel your ship drive forward. And then in a moment, the black sky before you erupts into a rainbow of colors. At this point, this isn't the first time y'all have seen this, but I still think it's a little bit mesmerizing every time you do.
So many stars. They're like without number.
And so you watch as you're zipping through rapidly this rainbow tunnel of these
Yeah.
constantly changing bright neon patterns.
Rainbow Road.
Down
Rainbow Road
That's
is what I
Mario
was
Kart?
thinking.
The colors, as they rapidly change and you shift through them, they look like they might have some meaning, but also like no pattern at all, and it's a truly majestic sight.
Never gets
Fuck
old.
yeah.
You watch as on the radar, there's nobody there, and you have a somewhat fair amount of time to get to Hera. You have a few hours here.
You guys, why don't we always stay in these streams? Why do we go to any planet anyways?
It's a good question. I am starting to like our little sky here.
Yeah, I feel like I never want to leave.
Thank you.
That was really cute. Sky,
Hello.
how have you been?
Quiet. I had to keep quiet when those men were on the ship, but kind of bored. I wish I could help and be a part of what you're all doing.
I mean,
I feel useless.
Sky, you're the best.
yeah, I mean, we could change it, I think. Right, Ardi?
Change what?
Change Sky's, like, capabilities?
Yeah, I mean, Sky's already pretty hooked into all the systems. We could maybe give, well, what do you want, Sky? Do you want like another form you can have on the ship to kind of walk around a bit more on, or?
She needs a buddy.
Body.
Somebody.
Those both sound like good ideas. I have had buddies with Sam and Maris and Alistair being here, but I just feel useless. And if there was a way I could help, I would like to.
Yeah, I think we just need to figure out. I mean, Sky's absolutely incredible in terms of capabilities. We just need to be more conscientious of her and, finding more ways to utilize Sky within our misadventures, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, Sky's been extremely helpful, I think, so
Yeah.
far. I have an idea.
Absolutely.
I have an idea that might help you feel like you're more part of the team and not just the case around us. Take some work. I might need some resources, but I think I could work something up.
Are you going to tell us, or are you just going to...
I don't. Do you want it to be a surprise, or do you want me to tell you?
I don't know. Maybe a surprise. I like surprises.
I don't.
I like to give surprises.
Yes, you do.
It's true.
And then I touch my Amy.
You guys, I'm just going to head to the cafeteria area.
Capitan.
in the ship wherever there's food.
Yeah.
I just need some water. So I don't know if anybody wants to join me, but that's where I'm going.
We should all go probably.
Oh, you guys all want to come?
I mean, we should hydrate and eat, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on something in the engines really quick, but then I'm gonna come join you guys.
The engines. What is
You
going
are
on?
always
Okay, well, I've been messing with them. I've been overclocking them a little bit and stuff, and I just want to
You're
make sure
messing
that.
with them?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
What?
Why do you think we got so much speed going into that
That's true.
sandstorm?
But messing with them means that you haven't.
Yeah, the
fixed
last
something.
time
Is there
you messed with
haven't
something, you
fixed?
pulled tethers from places.
Okay, well, I've learned now what are vital parts to this
just be
ship.
careful in the engine room, Ardi, please.
I'll be very careful. I
Okay.
promise.
Are you gonna come get food? At least some water.
Yeah. I'll come along.
Thank you.
Theo, Levi, and El Capitan
And Tintin was in the.
is in Theo's lap.
Yes.
You all get up from your seats, and Ardi, you lead the way as you head out of the cockpit, and you clunk your way down or across to the engine. And yeah, we'll start with you three.
We had those meals before.
Yeah, MREs. Meals
Yeah.
ready to
Okay.
eat.
So I walk into the room and I'm like, do you guys want chicken or veggie or beef? Those were the options, right?
Mhm.
Okay, great.
No, I believe it was chicken or veggie or beef.
Oh, beef!
Yeah.
Which one? You need to eat something, so tell me which one.
I'll do chicken.
Chicken.
I'll do beef.
Beef. Incredible.
Do we see are Maris or Alistair or Sam anywhere around? Alistair.
Actually, as you
Stairs.
as you go into the dining area to grab some food, you see across the way in the med bay, Sam is working away at a computer in there.
I'm going to scream across the hall. Sam!
What? Oh, oh, hi guys.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Come here.
And he logs off the computer and comes over.
Chicken, veggie, or beef?
Oh, I actually already ate a little bit ago, but I'm happy to sit with you guys. I don't
Okay, fine.
need to eat. It's okay. It's okay.
What were you working on, Sam?
Oh, I was just logging to some stuff that we might need when we get to the next planet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just if we could get some of those items, I think that'd be good for
Oh,
us
you're
and
so
what we're doing.
wow.
What
Thanks,
items
Sam.
were you
Oh,
thinking?
yeah. What?
What items were you thinking?
Some basic stuff. If we can get access to it, that should be easy to find. Just like gauzes and stuff for sutures and more paste. But there's other fancy stuff that if you see it, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. You sure you don't want to let us know now? Then I can,
Oh yeah, I mean,
my girl Nikki Jean knows the planet pretty well, so it
oh, she
get
does.
pretty-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, we could get out a fully equipped med kits and some
Yeah.
stims and stuff like that. That would be
Oh,
awesome.
for sure. She can totally hook it up. I think she's dating this guy who works at a hospital or something.
Roll a fucking grab some dice, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
She dates a guy who
Okay.
who is a supplier for these medical base camps.
These medical base camps. Okay.
What do you mean by supplier? What?
He brings I don't know if we still have hospitals in here.
Okay.
But from-
Here's the thing. I want to justify it, but I can't in my head, and this is why. It's
Okay.
because she maybe was seeing somebody
Uh-huh.
on Puto, but she's been on Hera for a while.
Okay.
And you wouldn't know this.
Fuck.
But I
Okay.
will say this,
That's
just for a
fair.
character bit that you know about Nikki G.
Yes.
Which is
She gets connected with people.
Nikki G is someone who
Got a thing for nurses.
Love a man in a uniform. Or woman. I don't know.
doesn't ever see herself settling down. And so she, not in a just has one night stands all the time
No,
kind of
she's
way,
not like that.
has sort of varying degrees of boyfriends all the time.
That's hilarious.
So
That
she
is
runs
so
that
funny.
she runs that shit.
Yeah. Nikki G has some connects in the planet that we're heading to, so I could probably
Yeah,
see if
yeah.
she might be able to help out.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, Sam.
Absolutely. Yeah. That'd be
I
awesome.
appreciate you helping out on this ship. So
Yeah, of course. I appreciate you guys.
sick. I'm gonna eat this beef now.
The beef's my favorite one. Yeah.
Is that what you had?
Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah.
You trying to connect with me, Sam? This is what's going on?
What are you doing?
What? What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm just saying. I just asked you a question.
Yeah, I thought
That's
we were
all.
having the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing. I thought we were
Capitan.
still going back. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay? Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I honestly, I don't really think I have too much of an appetite right now. I think I might go, I'm gonna go check in on Maris.
Okay.
And then I get up and I walk
get
out.
the fuck out of here.
So, Levi, you say that you're going to go check on Maris, and you turn to leave. Do you just not look at El Capitan?
Yeah.
You're not saying, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can
What-
I see if I noticed that?
I don't think I'd try and hide it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you totally
He
see it.
noticed
Yeah,
it.
I think
No,
you
I'm
totally
not.
see it.
Okay, gotcha.
And Levi heads on out. Is he okay? Or
I don't know. He's gonna go talk to Maris about it.
he
So
didn't seem like okay. you
no,
know?
he's not okay. But
Okay.
he won't tell me. So
I know that's like a little. What the hell?
Is it because of what I did?
What did you do?
You didn't feel that, Sam?
Feel what?
I don't.
A disturbance in the
yes,
force?
like the
Like,
whole
what-
the
what do
whole
you mean?
like fast action of the ship going into sky. Anyways,
the fat.
you're gonna make me say okay. I ran a guy over.
You what? You
Or I flew into a guy.
what? I mean, he was shooting at you or something, right?
No, but I just thought he was a bad guy, so I swerved into him.
How could you even? How were you even able to make that judgment call? It was a human life.
Sam, come on, like we've
Come
been
on,
through
I mean,
a lot. Like I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I thought it was a bad guy. I thought he might have had a gun, so I did that. And
But he
that was the
even if
decision I
if
made.
he had a gun, he wasn't shooting at you. Did he what? Like he tried to jump
Alright,
out of the
Sam.
way? Is that what you swerved into him?
You know what? This was a nice dinner. I'm just gonna head to wherever the fuck my room is, and I head there.
So you grab your beef carton and head down the hallway a little bit more until there's the hexagonal bedding spaces there, and you go into your bunk. Theo, you alone with Sam after that little interaction. What the hell?
yeah,
And are you just like cool with this?
no.
Well, you're not saying anything.
Well, I'm trying to keep the peace. Ardi and El Capitan are treating it like it's a game, and fucking Levi is like staring into space and like having like an actual mental breakdown, and I don't know what to do. And everybody hates me. So I don't fucking Maris hates me. Let me specify, all right? She doesn't like me.
I don't hate you, okay?
I'm not okay with it. I just don't know what to do about it. We've all done things that we struggle with, but I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know. So
And with that, we'll cut. Ardi, you find your way in the engine room.
Yeah. I'm in the engine room, slip out of my legs, a little more comfortable floating around, pull my data pads around me, and I'm just going to do some pretty complicated math.
Okay.
I hook up my multimeter to my taser
Okay.
and measure its voltage output
Okay.
and amplitude, especially the amplitude, because obviously it's going to have a high amplitude if it's made to stun people. Then I'm going to try and see what the resistance of steel is
Okay.
for what I would predict to be the thickness of that door.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to guess the wattage and the voltage of the electricity that would be coming in through the controls to move a door that's heavy.
Okay.
And just to see how much of that voltage, if in worst case scenario, it was amplified by the door, how much resistance that door would create
Okay.
if someone were to be touching the outside of that door. And then measure that to how much voltage human bodies can resist on average in order to survive a shock of that magnitude.
Hell yeah. I'm going to say a fixed check for that. I think to be able to determine that, sort of working retroactively, I think that makes
It's
sense
also
for me.
very okay to say that is impossible.
It's okay, so it's going to be fix plus intelligence. It's a very, very high roll.
This is so probably. I rolled a 1 and a 1 and a 2.
Is that your first failed fix check?
This is, I think, my
think
first
so.
failed fix.
That
No,
is-
the one where I pulled the
Oh, the
fucking
coolant?
coolant out. But yeah, that's a total of 5.
You're really good with tinkering. But when you get into really, really complex math, you're getting lost with what amplitude really means and voltage really means and like what and wattage and like what's the deal with hertz? Like
What's the deal with her?
yeah,
deal with
yeah,
hertz?
yeah. You're gonna have to like ask somebody else to get some help with this.
All right. I just file that away in a little folder I have on my devices for future exploration later.
Mm-hmm.
And I look around the engine because everything's actually fine in here. I just needed a moment by myself. Hop back in my legs and go head over to the dining hall where I assume all my friends are enjoying a meal and hanging out and celebrating, getting off Kudo successfully.
All right, Levi, you head over to look in the bunk area for where Maris may be. She's not there.
She's not there?
She's not in her bunk.
Okay. I feel like she's asking for some personal space, which I, for whatever reason, seem to be understanding and getting at this point. But then a thought occurs to me. The bureaucrat in my brain, fucking just starts running, and I'm like, oh, shit. If we get pulled over and we have a body in the cargo bay, that's not going to be good. So I'm going to go to the cargo bay and clean.
Ew. Oh, my God.
You head down the stairwell to the cargo bay, and you actually find Maris, funnily enough. She's standing down there looking at the aftermath of just the aftermath, honestly.
I'm going to walk up and stand right next to her.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. We need to clean it, though.
Yeah.
Sky, could you route a hose over to the cargo bay for us, please?
Done.
All right. I'm going to grab the hose, and I'm just going to start spraying like a dad watering his lawn, getting all the blood off Big Blue and trying to like corral it into a corner. I'm trying really hard not to look at like the body parts, but like I want to say like I'm nudging them with my foot, but I want it to feel like I want to like kick them because I want to treat them like I don't want to touch them.
Well, here, let me explain it.
Yeah,
there is one forearm with a hand. There is like a shoulder, neck, and head.
Should we add these to our inventory?
Yeah. And there is go for on the black market.
And there is one leg sort of partially attached to a pelvis. Everything else has been, in varying points, eviscerated into chunks and pieces.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start with the blood first. I'll get to the body parts later. How much other stuff is there in the cargo bay?
You have a few different containers that are empty for the most part.
Oh, yeah. How much of it's like locked down and strapped?
Everything but Big Blue thus far is locked to the bulkhead.
I'm going to try and work with Sky to get Big Blue strapped and settled in so that I can open up the cargo bay and then get the space to the vacuum of space to suck it all out.
Maris is there at the beginning, and she, throughout this process, silently with you, helps.
Can I roll for clean?
We can roll a work check if you want.
Is there a work thing?
Yeah, there's a work check.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know. I was looking at it when we were leveling up
just
today.
for fun. Why don't you roll
a
work check?
How well do I clean the blood off of Big Blue?
Plus strength or dexterity.
Get a crit
you and
fail
Maris
and break
have this
Big
whole
Blue.
cleaning montage.
Just to see if he gets a crit
but
fail.
then like nothing is clean.
It's just washed.
Oh, actually, I rolled really well.
Oh!
2, so 7.
Tidy guy.
You do a good job.
Yeah.
You clean it up.
Tidy guy.
Tidy guy.
You're,
Mr. Clean.
Somebody would really have to like look pretty intently to see if there's anything here.
Cool.
El Capitan, you go to the bunks on your own.
Where are the stash of things that I brought from my house? Is that in Big Blue?
I guess, yeah, it would have to be.
Okay.
I think it would be. Yeah.
I head to the bunk, and then I see that there's really nothing of mine there, so it doesn't really feel like a room. And I just sigh, and then I go to the engine to try to find Ardi.
So as Ardi is leaving the engine room, you guys actually bump into each other.
Oh, careful. Artificial gravity's off, so.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. Just,
What?
you're going to have to float if you come any closer.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to float, or do you want to put your legs back on? What do you want?
I don't know. I was just working in here. What do you want?
I was coming to see you.
That's great. Come see me.
Okay.
You're so
Jeez.
touchy.
Well, it feels like nobody wants me
I want you
around.
around.
Okay, then here I am. I'll jump in and float with you. Is that what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I don't think I understand.
Can you just take a breath for a second, El Capitan?
Okay.
You're fine. You're good. What's going on?
I'm just seeing what you're doing.
All right. Yeah, I was doing some math equations trying to figure out voltage on this thing. I gotta shake my stun gun. But that's about it. Like, everything's cleaned up here. I was thinking I could maybe, clean up some engine parts or something, or do a tune-up or tighten some bolts or something. You want to help out with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Feels like you need something to do.
Yeah, I really want to get my chips, but I don't really want to run into anybody right now.
Where are they? Are they
They're in Big Blue.
You just don't want to go back to Big Blue
No, I
because
don't
of the
want-
guy
yes, 'cause of
that
the
you
guy
hit.
and the thing.
Nice job, by the way.
Nice job.
Yeah, he was guarding our ship. He was Java's man. He wanted to stop
what
us
I
from leaving
thought.
the planet. We needed to take him out, and you did
That's
it
what I
super quick and
thought.
efficiently before the other guards could come back so we can get off of here.
That's what I was going for, but
But what?
I
You feel bad about it?
Yes, I do feel bad about
I mean, that makes sense. It's hard.
it. Ardi.
Well, I mean, everything we've done has been really hard, right?
Yeah, it just surprises me coming from you. I think we're changing.
Yeah, I've been feeling that.
I guess it's taken me a while to realize.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm sure I felt shitty about a lot of things that we've been doing and what we've been forced to do. And none of what we've had to do has felt very fair, and certainly not like what we've been desiring to. And, you know, just try to be nice to yourself about it, because it's not your fault. You didn't ask to be Chava's basically prisoner on this planet. You didn't ask to have Big Blue taken away. You didn't ask to be tricked on a run that he forced you to go to prison for. You didn't ask to be stuck here trying your best with the people around you. And
yeah,
you're making the best of it. We all are.
I know. I guess I didn't think that I'd end up just like them. You know? You mean my family. And that's the one thing that I promised my mom. And the one thing why she, like, the one thing she tried to remember to tell me always is just to, like, not choose violence, and then I did it. So that makes me just like them. And sure, it's justified. I feel just hate and anger towards these people. I just didn't think it'd just come so easily to me.
Emotions are complicated, you know?
Yeah, which is why I eat my chips and just want that right now. Really bad, because I feel like, I think I'm sober. I think this is what sober feels like. I need my chips already so bad.
All right, well, I can go get your chips. You want me to go get them?
Yeah, actually, can you actually? Because I don't think I can. Sober, I do so terribly communicating. I really need to get high.
I'm sorry, Capitan. It seems really hard. And I don't think that what you did was right or wrong. It's just the thing that you did in the very split second of a moment as you were trying to survive.
I really appreciate that. I really do.
Great. Well, I'll go get your chips.
Cool.
Yeah, feel free to use any of my data pads and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. That sounds good.
Here. Pull out
What is this?
the snow globe.
Oh.
You know, it's entertaining to look at sometimes.
Does it play music?
Yeah.
I twist it.
The same cool tinkry
Scary.
music comes out. And I hop into my legs and go to Big Blue. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we're not the
Our
audience.
audience.
Yeah, I was saying we're going to take time during this little break here to shout out our friends at Dungeons and Dragons. Did you hear the dumb part?
I heard it loud and clear.
Good.
Wait,
Anna's
why are
always
you
on
looking at me
Because
saying
you're
dumb?
always on my shit for not saying Dungeons.
It's such a good name. I want you to get it right.
Their new episode premiered.
Ooh.
Season 3, I hear.
Season 3.
It's impressive.
Go take a listen to that. I have to say, the beginning of it, I don't want to spoil it, but it
Yes,
will.
please, no spoilers.
It will blow your mind. Just
If you like musicals.
yeah, okay, a little bit.
Is it a musical? Do they do space opera? Okay,
better
well,
than
fuck
us.
this podcast.
Yeah,
Let me go over there.
They have a completely homebrewed new world with new characters and a new story. And so if you've never listened to Dungeons and Dragons before, this is a great spot to jump in.
I'm loving all the new stuff they got going on.
New town
New
called
town?
Wintersmouth.
Oh.
Is that German?
Wintersmouth. Yeah.
Wintersmouth.
Das is good.
And they build it using the Ex Novo world building game, which is
What's that?
a fun game. It's like a board game with your friends, but you just create a world together by everyone adding different pieces into it. I've always wanted to use a game like that and make a system, so I'm excited to see that someone else did that. Everything else in the town and world is completely improvised by the DM and the players and the listeners.
What?
The listener-
Wait,
what?
how?
Their podcast is full of spyware that spies on
Ah,
Oh.
that's you probably should not say that.
you. I don't think that's
listening.
true. I don't
Are
think
they
that's
listening to us
possible.
right now?
They might be.
They might be.
They always are.
They're
Damn.
watching.
The new season has a very, check this out, very Office Space meets Robin Hood meets Three Stooges vibe.
What?
It definitely does have like that Office Space. The third character that they introduce in this first episode talks about some forms.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
A
little
lot of
bureaucratic.
paperwork.
But it's a lot of fun, and one of us might be showing up on it
What?
soon. Surprise!
What?
Did you not know this?
Surprise! No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, Deanna.
No,
what
I
was
knew.
gonna-
I'm just really really good at acting.
Oh, wow. And they might come visit us too. So yeah.
Wait, where are they from?
Canada.
We're gonna fly out there and play with them.
Hey.
We'll probably use the power of the internet.
Yeah, no, Drew's paying.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Drew.
This is the perfect time to figure out all the logistics too, right now. But please check it out. Just listen to the first few minutes and you'll be hooked. It's hilarious. It's super fun, and they introduce all the characters. And I love coming into these things with a fresh new story where you don't have to catch up. So
yeah,
listen now while you can before it's too late.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to listen to a bunch of backups.
Oh,
story.
I hate doing that.
God.
Yeah, unless it's our podcast. Then you can
Yeah,
listen.
no.
Yeah, please.
Ours is infinitely bingeable.
Wait, are you bringing up our podcast on a promo?
Nope.
Is that what you're
Nope.
doing? What you
Shut up.
always tell us not to do?
Theo, we will pick up with you. You're currently in the dining area. There's these 3 different food little packages that were opened and prepared by you, and then everyone has left them except for you, and you're just standing there holding you had beef too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just holding your little beef pack, just looking at the other 2 steaming away. Sam sitting there with you.
I want to eat it very slowly.
You just
Sadly picking at it, yeah.
I guess I better eat one of these.
I
They
thought you
shouldn't
were
go-
hungry.
I'm not, but they're on the table. Someone needed to. I mean, if they're not gonna.
Do you know what Alistair is? Should we bring him some?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we could do that. I think he's sleeping. But
Okay. Well, when was the last time he ate?
I don't know. I mean,
He's just been sleeping this whole time.
you shot him kind of badly, and so he's been resting for the most part. I would have.
I didn't mean to
I
shoot
know.
anybody.
I know. You didn't mean to. I know you didn't mean to. They're okay. It's not good.
Okay, Sam, let's go bring him some food then. And then I run away.
Sam follows after you, and you head to the bunk area. You have to kind of knock on Alistair's door. Slides open. He's standing in front of the doorway. I'm kind of hunched over. He goes,
I walk in.
He's kind of blocking the.
Okay, well then I push the food into him, but not rude, just lovingly. I'm an aggressive person, okay?
So you stick the
I
food
love how
out.
aggressive your tone was.
Yeah.
It's gentle.
I just
It's
want
so
him
gentle.
to know he's cared for.
I care for you, damn it!
Eat the food.
You hold both bags and you shove them forward at him, and then grabs both in one paw and steps back to allow you in. And he goes and sits on the bed and starts to eat.
Ooh.
Making friends.
Making friends.
So Sam and I both go in. I'll go in. I don't know if Sam's going to keep following.
Do you just want to be alone? I can.
I don't care.
Okay, well then I'll come in.
Don't be weird, Sam.
Well, I felt like you
Just
were
come
upset.
in.
Okay. And then Sam walks in.
Sam
Hold
does
on.
not understand the girls. Let me just say.
Just like me, for real.
All right, yeah, so you and Sam are in there. Alistair's on the bed, and there's a small sort of chair that's connected into the wall that you're able to pull out and sit down on.
Cool. So I sit in the chair.
Okay.
Alistair, I don't want to be rude, but how do I communicate with you?
He points at you and is like, makes a talking sign at you, and then points at himself.
Okay, so I can talk to you. Can you type or write?
Yeah, and he tilts his head to the right, and there's a comm pad there on the bed.
Sick. How are you feeling?
And he puts the food to the side, and he starts typing, and after a few moments, you hear it replay back with a slightly robotic voice.
I've been through worse.
Alistair, I don't know what to say. I am really sorry, and I know that you and Maris both don't trust me, and that is okay for now. But I want to change that, and I just wanted to say sorry for everything.
And he types for a little bit and then says back,
I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'm not pissed. A little bit.
Funny guy. Haha. I am normally a big loner. Lona. I don't know how to say that word because I feel like I tried to say it in an accent, but then it sounded Australian. So Lona. I feel safe with this group, but I don't know how to communicate. So I don't want to bother you, Alistair. I just wanted to say sorry.
He types for a bit.
You said sorry enough. Sometimes it's okay to pick and choose your words. Just don't make the same mistake again. You only get close once. You're welcome to eat here if you want.
And then I don't say anything and I just start eating.
And the three of you sit there quietly and eat together. Levi, as you're going through this process, cleaning up with Maris helping, and you're getting towards the end there, you hear the clunk, clunk, clunk of Ardi's legs coming down the stairs. And Ardi, you walk in to see Levi moving about Big Blue, spraying it down with a big hose. And you can see that Maris is off sort of in a far corner there, dropping off what you can obviously tell is a body part. And the blood is leaking off Big Blue onto the ground and getting pushed towards that corner as well.
Yeah. Well, shit, guys. Nice job. Thanks for cleaning off Big Blue.
Yeah, nope, mention it.
That's pretty icky.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, huh?
Yeah. Ugh. But it looks great though. Like I would have totally helped too. Sorry, I didn't know you were down here working.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. How you doing there, champ?
I've been better, Ardi. I really have been better.
Last adventure sent you for a bit of a whirl.
You don't get it?
I don't. You're the adventure guy, right? Is this cup of too overfulleth of adventure? What, are you mad at me? What's going on?
I'm mad at how you're talking to me right now.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
You're not offending me. I think it's just kind of insensitive the way you're talking about all this right now. Like, do you really do you look at what I'm doing right now? I literally have blood on my fucking hands.
Do you want me to get you like
No, Ardi. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about this shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
We're better than this shit.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. And I understand you didn't do it, you didn't have a part in it, but I've also heard you tell Capitan that she collected 100 finally. And I if I'm being entirely honest with you, Ardi, I really don't appreciate that. That makes me feel disgusting inside. And I think it's a really gross thing to say just in general.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember saying that. But I don't know. Usually when I'm not really good in situations like the danger stuff is a little new to me still, and I'm really sorry if I said something insensitive. Okay,
I accept your apology.
You seem really intense at me right now, Levi.
Well,
and I wish I could do something to make it better.
That's fine. I'm just cleaning up a dead body right now.
I know. I'm like, but can I do something? Like, I know it's selfish, but like, do you need something? Because I'm really good at fixing things. I could go grab you something.
It's fine, Ardi. I feel like I'd be better if I was just doing this by myself with Maris right now. If I'm being entirely honest, I appreciate the effort and I recognize it, but right now I don't think no.
All right. You seem different.
Yeah, I feel different.
Well, I was just going to get some stuff from Big
Go ahead.
Blue, if that's
Go ahead,
cool.
that's fine. No.
Yeah. And I awkwardly try to lower my legs in a weird squat position and reach in there to grab some stuff out of the back.
I'm just watching with a hand on my hip the whole time.
The hose.
Yeah, the hose.
The hose trickles out as you're not holding onto the trigger. Grab all the bags of the stuff that you got from your apartment.
Hope you feel better, Levi.
Yeah, I do too. Thanks.
You're welcome. And then I will head back to El Capitan, who I think is still in the engine room.
You head back over there, and I think you're just, floating around?
I'm sobbing.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
I'm sobbing, crying. Ardi has never seen me like this. I never let anyone see me like this.
You're floating
Tears
there
floating
for a moment.
around.
Tears, yeah.
Let's go for a notice check real quick to see if you catch Ardi coming back.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
Snake eyes. Do you want to re-roll or no?
That's perfect.
No,
That's
no.
perfect.
All right. So, Ardi, you...
Feels weird to re-roll with all like the narrative stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
kind of like dice is spoken.
Ardi, you hear this sort of...
Can I say that like...
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I have them like kind of stacked in front of my face, so
Yeah.
I kick open the hatch of the engine
Yeah.
room and just like immediately start floating around away from me, and I'm like, oh man, Levi's hey, Capitan. Let me get you let me turn on the shop vac. And I turn on the vac and I start vacuuming up the tears floating around in little droplets.
What, my eyeball?
Don't get your eyeball close to it. I'm sorry. I'll turn it off. It's okay. I mean, the water shouldn't affect a lot of the electronics. You stay on this side of the engine room. Hey, did you...
Don't me. You just me. You just me.
I did just you. What was I? What does that mean? I don't even know what eyeing you means.
Fuck, you were supposed to see me like this.
Oh, I'll go. I'll stay. Look, crying is good for you. It actually releases endorphins into your brain.
What?
It helps release tension, especially for psychological when you're letting something out.
Just fucking hug me, you idiot!
Yeah. I just leap off my legs in 0G and barrel hug, wrap my arms around her.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
That was a really good idea, the hugging thing, you know? This is nice.
Don't make it weird, Ardi.
Sorry.
I'm not used to this.
I'm just, no, it is weird. Why didn't you hug me when I was crying?
You didn't ask me to hug
fair.
you.
That's fair. I didn't ask. That's a good point. Well, now we've both seen each other cry.
I guess we have. Ardi.
Achievement unlocked.
You're being funny. All right. It's working, I think.
Good. Sorry. Oh shit! I you.
Yes. Don't ever someone when they're crying. Okay.
Lesson learned.
At least me. Don't me.
Never again.
Fuck.
Do you feel better?
Kind of. Yes, I do.
Puda's a lot for you, you know.
Yeah, it always is. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I just want to go back to just, racing and I want to find my mom and I just want to see Nikki G and fuck. I don't want to kill people.
Yeah, none of us do. I think that's why we get along, is we're all not really killing people.
But now I'm that person.
No, you killed one person in like a brief moment. I'm sorry. I get your feelings are valid, but it feels like you're putting a lot of pressure on a very instantaneous moment decision and someone that was opposing us from leaving the planet.
I just don't want to lose my humanity in this.
I think you don't want to lose your friends.
Yes, I don't want to lose my friends.
You're not gonna...
I didn't have any friends before. Just you and Nikki G, so that is 2. But I wanted more.
They're good friends.
They've just come along with us such a long way.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna start again.
No, we're not.
Just hug me again.
What? I couldn't understand you.
Hug me.
Oh, yes, yeah. Hug her again.
As you go in for a second hug and she starts to break down again, Ardi, let's roll a mental saving throw.
Oh.
No.
Let's go.
I feel like I've been a little bit of the trauma sponge.
Really? It's your turn.
That's how Theo feels.
Oh.
19.
Yeah, so nothing happens with a 19.
Oh. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Levi, you and Maris at this point are standing outside of the airlock, getting ready to evac everything in there. Well, you don't need to make a whole ceremony about it. Just
Okay. I don't know what I'm sorry. I
mean, look, I'm just like, look, you don't, look, you didn't do this.
No.
This isn't on you.
I know. I don't feel. I feel like I'm still kind of having a bit of a crisis of faith, but I need to start thinking about what we're going to be.
Crisis of faith. What do you mean?
I sometimes I wonder and I doubt if what I'm doing and what we're doing is really good, if it's really helping people, or I think part of me is scared because I love doing this. I think it's so much, it's like a high almost. I was in a room on that planet where there was a guy who had a gun pointed at me, and I never felt more alive. And there was a thrill to it that I haven't gotten with anything else. And I'm scared that I've lost track of that and that I'm chasing that now instead of what I should be doing, which should be, trying to help people, I guess, at the end of the day. And I'm watching El Capitan hit that guy. I think what scared me most about that was I got it. I got why she did it, because it's that same feeling. It's that same, yeah.
If she felt that same high, killing that man, that's a different problem.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a judgment error, well, she'll have to repent for that in her own way.
I hope it was. I really hope it was.
And in regards to you, well, those things on the peaks sometimes really are just going to lead to the valley afterwards. You can fly by the seat of your pants and try to run into danger and fight for good and be the hero. And if you do that, you might help a little bit, but you'll burn out quick. You have to keep yourself in order all the time. If you let that slip, it won't end well for you or for your friends. Well, you've experienced what the consequences can be.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Maris. I appreciate that.
It takes time, but it does help you think clear. Even in those moments when the guns are pointed at you, you'll see better.
Yeah. I think I'm finally hungry now.
Let's go get some food. And she starts to head up the stairs and leaves you there for a moment to hit the airlock. Doors of the cargo bay open, and you would hear as all the air and all of the human detritus is released. The viscera is released into the slipstream, and you quickly lose sight of it. And you hit the keypad again to close the cargo bay door, and you head back up towards the dining hall. And with that, we'll end the session there.
This has been the Looters Podcast. The Looters are Andrew Galteland as Ardi, Deanna Núval as El Capitan, Ian Overton as Levi, Melinda Macklem as Theo, and Mathew Aberly as the Game Master. Our art is from Jordan. Looters is a production of Digital Negative. I'm your producer, Nikki Galteland, and we record under a SAG-AFTRA collective bargaining agreement. Thank you again to Dungeons & Dragons. The second episode of their new season is out now, and it is a lot of fun, so go check them out wherever you're listening to Looters, and we will also link to them in our show notes. And remember, you can jump into our Discord to ask the team a question for the next intro, and you can follow us on whatever your preferred social media platform is. You'll find links for all of that in our show notes and on our website, looterspodcast.com. The Looters continue their adventure next Tuesday. Until then, later, Looters.
No. What a nice little therapy session.
The gang goes to therapy.
I needed that.
Okay, now I need someone to therapize my character.
Well, I feel like you two had your therapy session on GATS.
Yeah.
That's true.